Welcome back, friends. Today I'm sharing the strawberry cream cheese crumble bread. It's a delicious twist to my blueberry cream cheese bread that I made last week. So if you're ready to get baking, let's get started. Starting with the crumb topping, we will need 3/4 cups of flour and a half a cup of packed brown sugar. To that, we'll add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, gradually add a half a cup of melted butter. Sometimes you need a little bit more, sometimes you might need a little less. It might depend on the temperature or just the way your flour is behaving that day. What you're trying to achieve is a wet sand consistency like this. It's not too dry and it's not too wet and mushy. In a small bowl, you're going to blend together 8 ounces of really soft cream cheese, 3 tablespoons of white sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I would definitely suggest using a hand mixer or a stand mixer for this step here. You want this to be nice and smooth and velvety and no chunks of cream cheese left behind. In a large bowl, whisk together a half a cup of melted butter and 3/4 cups of sugar. Next, whisk in 2 large eggs one at a time. Friends, if you are enjoying my video, please consider subscribing. I am trying to reach my first 1,000 subscribers. So this is a very new journey for me and I have so many recipes I would love to share with you. So next you'll add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Right here, you should add in a half a cup of buttermilk. I forgot to add it in this step, but I did add it in later on in the video. In a separate container, I combined 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So now we're going to combine our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients in 3 parts. I try to fold my dry ingredients into my wet ingredients, which helps me to not overmix my batter. Guys, don't laugh at my beat up spatula. My spatula has been with me through thick and thin. It is super strong. I don't even know where I bought it from. I think I bought it from Kohl's like 7 years ago. Like, I think it was like a Christmas spatula. I love this spatula. I should probably throw it away, but it's super strong and I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. I need to buy some new ones though, but I love it. This is when I remembered I forgot my buttermilk. So it still turned out really, really well, but you want to add your buttermilk when you are mixing and blending up your wet ingredients. With the last portion of the flour, you are going to put in 1 cup of really chopped strawberries. So they're not tiny, but they're not large. And you're just going to coat them as best as you can. And this will help your strawberries to not sink to the bottom of your pan. I went ahead and prepared my 9x5 loaf pan. I sprayed it and add some parchment paper so that I can remove my bread easier. Now you're going to take a half of your strawberry batter and you're going to spread that to the bottom of your loaf pan. Next, take a half of your cream cheese mixture and you're going to spread that on top. Now you're going to just add the remainder of your strawberry batter. When you spread your batter, try to focus on spreading it evenly as possible and pushing it towards the corners of the pan. Now you're just going to add the remainder of the cream cheese mixture and spread that all around. It doesn't have to be completely even. It's just the last layer before we put on our crumb topping. So now you're going to use the crumb topping that we made earlier, and you're going to sprinkle it all on the top of your pan or your loaf. I use a lot, but I didn't use all of the crumb topping. I think I made way more than I needed, but that's okay. I also added a half a cup of chopped strawberries. You don't have to, but I just like the way it looks after, it's all baked up. Now you're going to put this in a 350-degree oven for about 60 to 70 minutes. When it's completely cool, I think I let this cool for about almost an hour. It'll come out of your pan nice and neat because of your parchment paper. My kids and I were just debating which one do we like more, the blueberry version or the strawberry version here. I think they're sort of equally as good, but you try the recipes and let me know, what do you think? Thank you again so much for stopping by my channel. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye.